Hey YouTube, it's Cab Over Gary back here. I'm out on my land and, well, I'm working on my Dodge dump truck today. I'm also gonna do some road building, but as you guys know, this truck keeps getting flats. So I got a new tube. I'm gonna take a little bit more time changing this and see if we can fix it once and for all. So for you guys new to the channel, this is my Dodge dump truck. It's a D600 with a 318, 5 and a 2-speed. It's a good old girl. Everything works on it. I actually own this dump truck, got it running and driving and dumping, and sold it. Then the guy I sold it to put new tires, new lights, did a bunch of stuff to the brakes, and I ended up buying it back because I got this land and I needed to move some dirt around. So this is her, but it's got new tires on it, but this tire here, this is going to be the third tube in it, so we need to figure out what's going on this time. Okay guys, so this is a split ring, which means that this outer ring comes off, which makes it easy to change in the field, which is nice. So there's a little notch right here. Just going to get this underneath it. And then get it over. And then once you start getting it to move, let's try this guy in there. There we go. Now we're getting it. And this little thing, then you just kind of pry it off. Careful not to bend it or break it, which is pretty hard to do, I think. There we go. And these have been sandblasted and cleaned by the guy, so they lock in really good. That's important on these split rings. That's what makes them dangerous. If they got crud in there, then they'll like build up, and that's not good. Okay, I am gonna use the ratchet straps to help me pull the bead out to make it a little easier getting the tube in. But let's start getting this to the outside here. See if we can figure out what's going on with this. This tire is stiff. Okay. Can't get that in there. Uh-oh, it's starting to rain on me. I was hoping to have this done before the rains came. We're almost there. If I could get a hook under it, I think it would come the rest of the way, but I can't yet. Nope. Okay. I'm just going to hook this to the backhoe. I need a little bit of rain to help with the dirt work. It's really dry. But I prefer it to hold off another 15 minutes until this is done. That's going to work. Get one in on the other side and pull that way and it'll give me room. Okay. So these straps I got, these are just Harbor Freight cheapo straps. These gray ones are too slick to do my normal tie down thing. They won't stay. So I gotta tie them in knots when I use them. Yeah. That should give me the room I need. Let's get this old tube out. Let's see if I can pull this a little more. Might hurt if this thing slips now. Tube's still got air in it. Let me take the valve core out and see if I can squish it. I think this tube had something wrong with the valve stem on it because it hardly took air ever. Oh, there's a big old hole in it. It looks like it got pinched and putting it on. It definitely got pinched putting it on, which would have been my fault. Where was it? Let's show you guys if I can find it again. It's pretty obvious when I saw it. Now I can't find it. I know exactly what happened now. I pried against it, trying to get the tire back on. So it's 100% my doing that this one went flat. Oh. Right here it comes up and then, wait, there it is. So yeah. So what happened is I had the tool in there and got it. So it's starting to rain pretty good. I might have to sit in the truck for a little bit. Well, it's just going to rain too much, so threw in my tent so I could get back to work on this. So let's get to it. All right. Well, that makes me feel better that this is going to be the fix for this. So I got my this little Harbor Freight compressor, which has done amazingly well for me. Let's turn it on. Everything's going to get so dirty in the sand right here. Now that's wet a little bit. Put a little bit of air in it. A little bit more. That's probably good for the first, just to have a little bit of shape to it. Now, we gotta get the valve stem in. So that goes like that. Might have put a little bit too much air in it. Shoot. Okay. Now I gotta get the valve stem in here. Can't find the hole. Okay, it's in. Get the tube. Now there's a boot in here that it has. Oh, that scared me. Water just ran off the tent. It's got to be on the other side of the, like inside the flap. Okay. And we look good. Not twisted. Everything's good there. Now we're gonna start putting the tire back on. Be careful not to pinch it this time. I want to be done with this. I need to check something. Yeah, this part of the tube didn't get where it needed to go. It would have got pinched. Glad I saw that. Rest of it's good. Alright. Now I just gotta get this behind the bead so I can get the steel ring back on. This is where I messed up last time, and I'm gonna be a lot more careful. I grabbed the tube on accident. Okay, I have a line that's across from that. Make sure this is clean. I gotta get pushed in more. I think I'm gonna have to lift it up to get the tire completely free. Dang it. I'll give it one more shot here in 1 second. All right, got that on. Now time to put a little bit of air in it. Bought one with a locking thing so I don't have to be near it. See how it works. I'm gonna have to grab a zip tie or something now. Okay, what I do is I get just like 2 or 3 psi in it to make sure this ring is seated. So I'll just tap it all the way around. We're looking good. I'm gonna grab a zip tie. I didn't have a zip tie, but I have this that I'll just tie around it. Okay, now I'm just gonna get out of the way and let it air up. So guys, I've been working on the road. I'll show you that here in a second. I got, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dump truck loads. I need to spread out. Hopefully that's enough to level this pad, but we'll see. It is raining a little bit now too, so having some good times. So, well guys, it's raining. Here's the road that we're building. Trying to get it all leveled out. This property at some time they did berms. Might be able to see them there. I think they were doing flood irrigation at one time. So that's been the hardest part of the road, is getting those berms out where the road goes through. I think there's 5 of them. But it looks pretty good. It's pretty smooth. It drives pretty good. We're getting rain right now, which is really good. I really need it to compact in. And the rain will really help with that. So, yeah. We'll drive up and down in the dump truck. I'll show you a little bit more of it. But I'm pretty happy with it. It was a very productive day so far. I don't know how much more I'll be able to do with the rain. I might melt, you know. But, yeah. What do you guys think? I think it's going to be a good road. There is caliche on this property. I got to dig down to get to it. I am planning on putting a bed of caliche down and then rocks on top of it, or gravel. It's going to be a lot of work and kind of a slow process. That'll happen after the shop's in. I just need the cement trucks being able to come up and down this without having an issue. And when it's dry, that's not an issue. So So yeah, I'm gonna jump in the dump truck and drive it up back and forth. Okay, here's our road. Feel like it's pretty smooth for a fresh road. There's a bump there I gotta fix. One of the berms was here. Another berm was here. I think it's coming out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Feel like I could drive a semi down it. Alright. I'm gonna park this and then we'll see what we're gonna do. Good morning, my YouTube friends. I'm back out here. I didn't do a whole lot of filming yesterday because I have the cement guy coming tomorrow. Or today now, and I had a lot to get done and I just needed to bust it out, but I did that, and today I'll be able to film more because I got pretty far yesterday and I think it's gonna be good. One of the issues that I was having is that where I'm putting the shop, it was sloping down in the back corner. So I had to bring dirt in, and when I was making my road, there was those berms. So I was pulling that dirt over there, and we have really sandy and clay mixed in soil here. And then it rained, which was perfect because it packed all in. So I think I'm in pretty good shape. We're gonna run the box blade up and down the road again today because it's got some moisture in it, and I think I could level it a little better with the moisture. And then we're gonna work back in the pad area, cleaning up the trees and junk I got. We might hook the chipper up and give that a shot. I haven't ran that yet. But first thing we gotta do is put a fuel filter in. So the tractor wasn't running right the other day, and I couldn't figure it out. And then yesterday I figured it out, and I twisted the little filter, and it started to run okay. So basically, the filter's clogged on it. So I picked this up this morning, so we're gonna put that on and see if that fixes the problem, and we'll go from there. So this is the filter that has the issue. I got the fuel off. I never did. Oh, I grabbed the wrong pliers. I'll be right back. So what I was gonna say is I never did fix the, I don't know what you say, the cheesy way I attached this, but I'm gonna do that now. If you guys watched the one when I got this tractor started, I put this fuel filter in there, and there's no hose clamps, and it was leaking. So I took some wire and just twisted it around to hold it in place, but We're gonna fix it now. Let me make sure the fuel's off. We're gonna lose a little bit of fuel, but not enough to worry about. Hard to see stuff when you don't have your glasses on. Oh, shoot. I left the fuel on last night. Not good. Shouldn't have done that. All right. Got this fuel filter came with clamps, so we're gonna fix it. The other one I think was also restricting flow, so this should be better. It also came with a little short piece of line that I think will be better than the line that's on here. So we're gonna change that out too. I'm gonna put 2 clamps on this end. Yeah, we'll just do 1, but I might put that screw clamp back on it. It's just so that this is not really a good. This one might not be enough. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. We need that screw clamp on here. This didn't have a fuel filter in here, and when they put this on, they just cut the line, so there's no barb or anything, so I need to be able to tighten it down. So we'll use this guy. Go grab a screwdriver. I think that will seal. I need to get a barb for this though. I didn't realize that. It'll screw into here. I just need to go get one. Okay, now these old tractors, how they filtered with something called a sediment bowl. So it's right here. It's on the bottom. You just unscrew this. There's a wire mesh screen at the top. And then You can see the sediment that's settled in there. So yeah, you just dump that in the container. I'm gonna get one, I'll be right back. Then you just put it back on and screw this tight. Then you turn your fuel on. And you can see it fill up the glass bowl. And then I'm gonna go to the other side and let's go to the other side and see if the filter's filling up. Oh, and we got a leak. Let's see if we can get it to stop. There we go. It's dried up now. See if we can get one more on it. I think we're good now. Filled up good. See if she'll fire up now and idle better. For you guys that aren't familiar with these old Ferguson tractors, this is how they started. It's called their safety start. So you turn the key to power, and you can't start it in gear because of this. That's it. So yeah. Still stumbling a little bit. Let's see if it gets better. I think it is better. I'm gonna let it warm up and we're gonna go do a little box flip. Just going along. The tractor pull is pretty good. So yeah, we're just gonna go up and try to clean up a couple areas while it's a little wetter. It seems to work a little better that way. But she's pulls good. I'll be back in a second. There's some old equipment up here that's kind of buried. I think one is a pretty cool piece of equipment, but it's mostly in the ground. So I'm gonna go see if I can pull it out. There today is the best day for a while with it raining last night. So we're just gonna head up the road we just built and see about getting it out of the ground. Well guys, amongst all this, that seat is attached to what I believe is a South Bend plow, which is pre-over. So I'm gonna try to pull it out. There looks like there's a sickle bar in here too. So I don't know what I'm gonna pull out first. Let me hook up though. Well guys, that was a little bit of a bummer. I did find this trap as well as this vise. I don't see a name on it, but it's pretty cool. And it still works. Yeah, no name on it. But, oh, Black Widow. There's a Black Widow right there. I guess I better be careful. And then there's the plow, but it's missing a lot of it. I think most of it's actually there. It's just in pieces. So I got stung by a wasp, so I kind of gave up. So we'll go from there. I don't know what to do about this Black Widow. I don't like those guys. They're pretty. Oh, where'd he go? Let's see if we could get him. There he is. Just kind of chilling there. Those guys are bad news. I'm gonna try to get some of this brush out of here so I can level this area next. Hoping to get this all cleared out, but it's hot and I might go to more machine work than that. There's a lot of brush in here too that I gotta haul to the brush pile. I was gonna use the chipper today, but the PTO shaft is too long. I never hooked it up to the tractor. And I don't have a way to cut it here. So I'll have to bring a saw out next time and cut it. But we have a lot of chipping to do now. Hey guys, well, it's Monday after work. I'm gonna finish up the video after this, but I came up here to get my wood chipper going. It's running in the background, kind of testing it out, make sure it's all good for the next time I come out. I need to get this pile out of over there gone so the cement trucks could get in easy. Well, I'll show you this thing. It's pretty cool. I definitely recommend it. It's well built. So here it is, guys. It's hooked up to the Ferguson TO30 25 horsepower tractor. It's running right now. This has an auto feed, so you can see that drum down there turning. And then this is a safety, so if you fall into it, it reverses. So it's pretty neat. But yeah, I'm gonna set you guys up and let you watch this thing chip a little bit. So you guys can see there's definitely a learning curve to it. There's a lot of oak out here, live oak, that's like all twisty and turny and stuff. That stuff kind of gets bound up in it. So the straighter the piece, the better it is. But I mean, they made a dent in the pile. I've only been here like a half hour. I just saw some scorpions, so I'm done for today. I need to have long shirts and pants on. I just came after work real fast to make sure everything was working and decided to play with it some. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Again, this is the Woodland Mills 46. There's a logo. So it does 4 to 6 inch pieces of wood, and yeah, I really like it. I think this tractor runs it good, so any utility tractor should run it no problem. So, but yeah. Got this whole thing I gotta do pretty quick. So that's like my next thing to do. I wish I had this all going when I started this so that I could feed it in as I cut it, but I didn't. But I also have all that over there too. So, well, I hope you guys liked the video. Hope you guys like my little chipper. And I will catch you guys on the next one.